What up, dude? Oh, you're stuck. Probably because I painted on you earlier this week. It's not going to spin for me. But whatever. But yeah, what's going on, everyone? We are having a bit of an art auction here. And I'm just going to put some stuff into the chat on this here about this piece. So that we have, what's going on here. This is actually called Prayer of Hope. Post message to some channels or more. I'll do that. Prayer of Hope. It is from 42021. It is a 12 by 12. And what else do I want to say about it? Oh yeah, starting bid. It is 30. Yes. All right, which I'll probably go back and make sure that all that stuff, I'm not sure who's watching, but I'll go back and make sure all that stuff fixes also. It is 7:37 right now. Probably in the next, I don't know. I gotta hit send on that. It is 7:37 right now. Probably in the next whatever. I'll take this piece off and put the next one on. Probably talk a little about Prayer of Hope here. I'm gonna do one thing real quick just because I can. Prayer of Hope. Yeah, starting bid. That's me. I said that. I want to see what this Learn More here is. Read reply. So I can read the one. Well, all right. Let's see here. This means I gotta monitor this in 4 different places. We'll see what happens. PM me. But I'll do that later. This giveaway came to Facebook. So that's why I don't like even going on Facebook because you get distracted. I totally came here to do my own thing, and here I am, playing the comments and stuff. All right, this is what I was going to see. Is if the comment see, no, it didn't. So now I have to, because the whole idea is I want for the Facebook folks to actually do this. This means I would use here. Of hope. Okay, this is a 12 by 12. Oh, not 13 by 12. Canvas. Creation is for 21. Starting bid is 30. Use it. So, I'm gonna drop my starting because when people actually do this. So the next big piece out. Think about it. Let's see what's going for. Only one person's watching. Yeah, let's do it. Starting bid is 30. I mean, that's the thing though. Are you like who's watching this? Who's my person? I wish I knew who the person was who was watching this. Yeah, do that. Growth of 2021, starting mid-30. Then we can't go back. You cannot go back at this point. We've officially put it up here. Starting bid is 30. The time is, we're at 10-minute point. Yeah, we're gonna do some timing on this, all that. I kind of like how it looks too. I wonder if I can put the chat overlay in. If anybody could see chat. The chat comments will be displayed there. I'm not sure. I don't know if I have to somebody to chat. See, yeah, it says somebody's watching for me, but I don't know if that's just me watching or if somebody was actually watching. See, yeah, because that should just be me watching. Need another human to watch also so that maybe they can tell you if things are working. Oh yeah, I gotta go back and clarify that one. I'll do that here short. Well, yeah, I could probably do it. Okay, somebody likes my video on my creation station. I think that was Mark, I guess. Mark should watch my video in the creation station. Oh, hi, Mark. Mark, do you want to bid on this video? On this piece? Where are you watching this here? Mark, do you want to bid on this piece? Mark should bid on this piece. Starting bid 30. We'll find out, I guess. It's kind of weird that I can't even see if Mark's watching or not. I know I'm not watching. So yes, Prayer of Hope. Prayer of Hope is from 2021. And it's an interesting piece for me there. I'm going to put the black light on again just so you can get a look at it. I did this. I did this right after DMX passed. And I was driving on my way to Georgia. I was actually going to a ceremony that weekend and then going to see my girlfriend there. And right after DMX passed because I listened to a lot of the tribute stuff on the way up there. And I remember them talking about, at the time, there was going to be a release of music that he did that was very spiritual in nature, a lot of prayers, it wasn't like music, it was more just like all the prayers that he did, like it was interludes per se. Like they got a bunch of these together and just wanted to release them all, and it was like kind of timing wise, like, oh, okay, cool. So I just planned an afternoon and kind of sat outside in the garage and put some tarps down and went a little nuts away per se. So yeah, it was a fun time. It was a very fun time for me to do that. And yeah, because they released it actually timing wise, I think it was like 2 weeks later or a week and a half later, I think it was. And it, we all have times where we have hope in our lives, and we have things that we are looking out for. We're looking to kind of grasp onto. So, I know for me, art's just become that thing. Just being something that I can really grasp hold to, and it really just helps me to kind of express who I am, and express what's going on in my life. Any sort of creation becomes that sort of thing, and it's just been really a time of service in a lot of ways. A lot of just me being able to grow as a human being. I'm very fortunate for all the time that I'm able to spend doing this and creating and sharing these pieces with everyone. So yeah, that's Prayer of Hope. It's a little bit about it. It's like all of them, they have that glow effect to it. Something I'm really proud of to be able to say that I tagged one of the pieces. Yeah. So that's that piece there. So yeah, as I said, starting bit's gonna be $30, and I'm gonna just kind of walk around for a little bit. We're at the 16-minute report right now. Of course, I hadn't explained all the information, so I'm gonna give this one probably a little bit more time. And I'm hoping to get some responses per se, but we'll see what happens with all of that. Maybe I got to share this in other places. Maybe I'm just kind of stuck. All right, not yet. Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Mark's waiting around for something cool, I guess. Here, Mark's a good little, bit master. Yeah. So you'll be able to see this piece here, and obviously, if we are going to move away from this into others at some point. As long as the auction's going on, I'm going to be explaining a lot more of this as kind of come into grasp of it. Really just something I thought of this evening, but everything's going to be accepted. Your Venmos, your Cash App, your PayPal, your Squares. It's kind of funny. I guess Square and Cash App went down yesterday, and they're owned by the same company. Everyone laughed at the fact that Cash App went down, and nobody really laughed at the fact that Square went down. I think of all these businesses like myself, with Square readers and Square things, and it's just kind of interesting in that respect. Oh yeah, I didn't see any of this. Yeah, I didn't see any of that actually. So I'm gonna move the chat out. Exit. No, not that. I want to do the other thing where I get rid of the comments. Is that what I do? Yeah, the chat over. That's what I'm looking for. Boom. Okay, that's what we're looking for. All right, so now we can see the piece again. Yeah, I guess I have to, monitor the chat over on Facebook, which is cool. I want the chat to be more of a Facebook thing, per se. For the Facebook audience. I'm thinking I'm going to probably leave these up, through the weekend. This is a weekend sort of show here. It's just, how often am I changing each piece? Which piece am I putting up next? I'm playing with a lot of what I have going on here for. That's actually kind of cool that I can make a comment, and then I think that's what I did. Yeah. Yep, that's what I did. I made a comment, and that's what presents each piece as. So when I come back and I change this in a little bit, I'm gonna have to go and try to make myself some chicken. Chicken tenders. But when I come back and I set this next piece in, and I'm thinking the bids are probably gonna start around I gotta think of a way because one thing I just thought of here is, if you are local watching this, obviously I don't have to ship it to you. I mean, you can just drive on over and pick it up. You know, um, so we'll kind of play with that. I'm thinking, maybe for my out of towners, that might be we have to add in the shipping, or we'll figure it out. Obviously, if it's bid up, then we could say free shipping. Um, but yeah, that's just something I just kind of thought of there, is how to make that happen. But yeah, I think I'm probably going to switch out into my next piece. We're at the 20-minute mark on this one. So next thing that's going to go in, take a look at that. That is called Cosmic Joy. Let's see here. I'm going to see. Cosmic Joy. Didn't have a time. No. Cosmic Joy. And we're going to say, we're going to start you at 15, actually. Yeah, we're going to start you at 15. Cosmic Joy. Cosmic Joy. Joy to the land. It's always like the where do you put everything? But yeah, Cosmic Joy. Pink. Pink. I kind of like doing it like this, It's like, hey, I can say, what the piece is, and then, okay, we're going to go back into here. We're going to say, stop talking. All right, here's what I'll do. I'll have to turn down the volume on my phone, so I'm not trying to blow myself out here. This is an 8 by 8. Yep. It's from 223, and it is starting bid 15. Pink. All right, so there's our next one. Cosmic Joy, it's an 8 by 8, $15. Clock is going. We've got about 20 minutes on this. I'll walk away, get some water, start the check-in. I'll come back and probably tell a story. Cosmic Joy is our next piece. What, y'all thought I was kidding? I'm going in here and making myself some chicken tenders. So. Legit sitting out. When I came home. Yeah. I don't know if anyone's watching, but Cosmic Joy's up right now. It's an 8 by 8. It's $15. Next piece on the auction. Cosmic Joy. I wonder if I get this on my phone. Ooh, yes, I do. It is a cool Cosmic Joy right there. That is a cool little piece, actually. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Like I'm moving around. There's a salt lamp in here also. Um, in the room where I'm at, and I actually have the kitchen light on because I'm making food. But I have a black light on right now. And I have it positioned where, I can have the spotlight and the black light. I'm getting a little bit of reflection also, and shadow from me. But so I was asking times, why I like to use black lights with things, and I think for me, it's a thing of just trying to find, light in the dark. A lot of art for me has really been therapeutic more than it's been, a thing of trying to, sell or impress and whatever. Yes, I do. This is great, and I could really, use cash and all that. That's the reason why we do all these things. Um, it's kind of funny. I saw a meme actually today, or yeah, we'll call it a meme. It's a quote by Ice T, and like why are artists always sharing their stuff? Musicians always sharing things on social media, and it's like, hey, you spend all this time making it, and now you have to go be a promoter also. It's like part of the job now. It's so weird to say, like, these have to become jobs. These have to become, things that we do. Um, I would much rather. I'd much rather not have to, monetize anything. I think monetization is just stupid. To put it in a better term, it's just not fun. We shouldn't have to do this. I'd much rather be able to give these things away for free. And really, a lot of what I do is free. All the videos, techniques, and everything. Yes, it costs me money to, get the paints and supplies and all that. Internet, costs money. Um, but I'm sharing these things, and even just, the act of just sharing in general, more just to say that it is something that, you could do, it's like if I can do it, you can do it. There's nothing like truly big radio special about a lot of these, pieces. It's just that, they have something within them that bring people joy. At least the people who buy them, I would say. The people who taken them into their home. Even as gifts, they've given away. I'd say I'd probably have given away just some days of salt. So, but I, even with that said, I have salt here. And even that said, please buy more. Please buy this. Actually, the starting bid is $15. And yeah, I'm just gonna say, like, for me, it's a thing of being able to share these things, so that you have the idea that you can do this also. I spend a lot of my time really, or at least I notice that a lot of time is spent, where people kind of break us down and tell us that we can't do things, and instead we should know that we can do them. And that we can do these things at any point in our lives and do them for whatever means be, simply because they bring us joy. Simply having joy from them should be the reason why we do these things. So, yeah. And I guess the cosmic bit of it is, that, I spend all my time as a little raver candy kid and all that. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the light back on, and we're going to just look at Cosmic Joy here. Cosmic Joy is from, like I said, 2023. You probably saw this in a video at some point recently. If you've watched any of my YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure that this was one of the techniques here. There's like swipes And yeah, there's like some lines over here, and some this and some that. And just a lot going on. There's really a lot going on with that piece there. So yeah, that's called Cosmic Joy. And like I said, it's an 8x8. I'm going to be doing a lot of pieces over this time here. So, if you're not watching now, you can watch later. And nice. We're doing a lot of pieces over this time period. So, just, hit me up, whatever. Did I go through all the payment things? Yeah, we have the Facebook. Actually, do Facebook payments. Are available. I do take Square, so that's Visa, MasterCard. All your cards basically. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Cash is king. I actually had a client write me a check. She's probably gonna write me another one tomorrow. So that's even acceptable. But yeah, everything's accepted, and we're gonna have these up. Like I said, 10, 15 minutes per se each. I think I left the other one up a little bit longer just because I did want to kind of make sure that I had some things kind of set in place and in motion. What if I get a guest to come? I'm using this program here, and it's telling me I can invite guests and this and that. And, what it does actually, Restream, and I'll talk a little bit about that also just while I'm here. But Restream allows for you to stream stuff on multiple networks. So, I'm able to do so on YouTube and able to do so on Facebook. And if you're in my old Facebook crew here, then I guess you can bid on this live. I'm gonna probably make this video. I debate back and forth on this because I don't. There's like a thing. I could probably change it later though. Setting, but yeah, just pop in, take a look. There's like a thing where I can change the setting to make the setting of the live video on Facebook public, because the YouTube one is public, obviously. Because it's on YouTube. Though on YouTube, this is more of an art walk per se than anything. But yeah, I'm debating if I want to change that setting there. Let's see where we're going to go with next. We're going to actually go here. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Yes, I think that's where we're going to go. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this is original Elsa. Yeah. All right, we're going to hide that comment. We're going to go with our next one here. Elsa is a 2021. It is a 10 by 10. To be. Oh, you know what? Elsa. Let's start you at. Let's start you at 20. Yeah, I'm gonna start you at 20. All right. Oh yeah, this tells me why I can't, I can read apparently, but I can't reply, but I can't. Oh, okay. I would need to make it public. Ha 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 ha. Yes, there we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. Maybe now that'll work. All right. So, let's see what happens here. Cool. Hey, that's the one I want to show. Yeah, Elsa, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So I think I got it up now. I think I have it to where I don't have to, go in and just do it, on Facebook for each one of these. So, oh, what? See, now I have like $2 signs there. Let's, there we go. So, let's hide you. Put you up. There we go. Now it looks like it should. We can see things. I wonder if I could actually stream back up. Um, yeah, this is going to be Elsa here. Just thoughts here. It's a Friday night. It's a Friday night. It's a Friday night. It's a Friday night. It doesn't allow us to comment on your profile. Some stuff go to the Facebook thing, you actually post this. Alright, cool. Whatever. This is why I was like, hey, do I need to keep that, chat up? So, alright, so I'll just make it a comment, I guess. And make a comment. Make the comments. Where's the freaking comments button? There we go. Alright, this is Elsa. Elsa is from. What did Elsa say? It's 20. And yes, if you enjoy my content, leave stars and all that sort of fun stuff. BC stars and all that. And I shouldn't really have to tell people that they're allowed to share these things. See, I shouldn't have to just be the only person who shares this stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell some stories. That's the whole thing. I'm just making chicken tenders. Tablets upstairs. I have like another project that I'm working on up there, and it's kind of like, I got to stop that project, and I want to start this here up. I used to make some tenders. That's really the option is the project I have upstairs on the tablet. I just have to like record an audio track for it. It's kind of weird. I was kind of like, I'm gonna just come downstairs and do a couple things. Kind of got lost in it. Yeah, this is Elsa. I never really know how to put these things. I never really know, like, which side's up, which side's down. But this is Elsa. Elsa came to me. Let's look at the light on this. One time. So, ooh! Beauty right there. I might just let that marinate for a little bit. Go check out my chicken. Story about Elsa. So, Elsa actually is named after a hurricane that came through 2021. Yeah, this is why we put the dates on these things so we remember these. Yeah, Elsa came through as a hurricane 2021. I think I stood here because Jessica did a bit of a rain dance and watched the old news station coverage of it, which it wasn't really like that bad of a storm. And I remember, at that time I was painting, and I think I was actually able to experiment a bit more in my life. It was really how I got into doing a lot of the sort of swirls, some line movements here. This is a flip cup, but it's like a flip and lip, so you can see some of this sort of action here. Excuse me. And I was really worried about the front here flooding because I just moved into the apartment a few months before, and I noticed with just random heavy rains that I would get flooding issues. Not really bad, but just enough where water was coming in from the doorway. Just how they just looked down, a little bit of water was seeping in. You're watching news coverage, and I'm not really watching TV but you still even when I worked in news, I didn't really watch TV or watch news. It's kind of funny, but I still have friends on the inside, I would say. So watching their Facebook feeds and their Instagrams and all that. And, oh, storm's coming! I'm remembering storms from work and life. Grew up in Florida. All right, so what do I have to do? I need to get sandbags, obviously, if I have flooding, coming into my apartment from the regular, just for like an afternoon pop-up shower, I mean, how bad is this supposed to be? So I put the sandbags out, and I was going to stay up, a little bit during the evening, just do like kind of, 8 to midnight sort of time, and I was going to stay up and see what happened. And yeah, it was like nothing. No flooding. It was like a little bit of rain, like a little bit of drizzle, but I hate to say it like that because obviously the storm went somewhere, it did do some damage. It's just like the fortunate of it, I guess. It really didn't do the damage that I thought it was going to at the time. So yeah, but I did make a piece out of that, and it was just really, for me, it was a healing moment, from the TV thing. Working in television for a while. I did a few pieces from this color palette, some blues. I did a few things from this color palette. There's actually one I finished for like a TV series. But this was just the main piece here, and I really wanted to do something on, just a nice size 10 by 10, something that I could put into a box and ship. I'm trying to do a lot of pieces with this auction here that are going to be shippable, just because, it's a little bit easier if I can put it into a box and take it to you or whatever. But yeah, as I guess I have to stay up a little bit more, or, as the weekend progresses, because I probably will come back, Saturday. We'll see how Saturday works out. Definitely on Sunday if I have some time, homework, just probably next during the week. Yeah, we'll probably be doing like little art auctions. It's not a bad little thing, now that I have everything kind of set up a little bit where I can do it, it's not a bad little idea, hey, we're going to show off these pieces and auction them. So, as we said, this is Elsa here. It is a 10 by 10. It's a really cute piece, really cute. Really cute in your house. Look really cute in your house. Let me just say it like that, Let me just say it. look really cute in your house. Probably do a few more of these. I don't know when my chicken's going to be done. Trying to do some canvases just because I want to get the canvases kind of out and about. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, you know what I could do? Something like a 2-for-1 sale here. You know? So I have the space for it. I wonder if I could do that, actually. Should I do a 2-for-1 or should I do... Alright, let's try it. Oh, that actually looks pretty chill. I like that. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. We're going to take Elsa down. Derrick Dragon 1 2. Get it from October 2002. Starting bid. You know what? What am I starting this at? Let's start this at 20. Yeah, Feather Dragon 1 and 2. Really good. Yeah, send 200 stars to pin your comments here. I don't really know if I want to put diptych there. Yeah, originally say starting bid in this is 20. Yeah, so this is Feather Dragon 1 and 2 from October. Oh, wait, I don't. There we go. Feather Dragon 1 and 2, October. I don't know if I want to call this a diptych. Somebody might have to, help me out with the, definitions here. So, maybe I'll get into that but yeah, I probably get into it a little bit here. And what I did with this here is, they're kind of folded out from each other. There's a YouTube video, on my YouTube channel, which means that there's probably a short version of it, as a reel here. Don't forget, you can also leave me stars. I love stars. I love seeing them. But yeah, basically what I would have done is I would have taken one and rolled it out, take the other one. It's kind of funny. I wonder how it's gonna look when I actually flip the lights up. Baby, when the lights go out. So these prices, by the way, because I know folks are gonna watching YouTube viewers and really? No, these are not the sale prices. These are the auction prices. I should probably put the regular price on these things also, But like I say, this is a weekend auction. It'll be up, for the time this weekend as the auction price. So, you can check it out. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere, I don't know where, but I'll figure out where I can share this. Just share the public. I'll be that guy. I'm just gonna share this to a bunch of random public groups. It says art. Yeah, there we go. Aries Nation 2. Y'all need to buy some art. I'm just going I'm doing it. But yeah, okay, so this is what? Feathered Dragon 1 and 2 from October 2022. Ooh, that looks really chill. This would actually be a good one for a psychedelic group, Let's see I'm just randomly sharing this to groups right now. I need to do something with myself. But the thing with this piece here, like I said, there is a YouTube video that explains more about it, and it was basically like the sandwich, where he took the piece here. This is actually number 2 here, and marked the up on these. Very smart of him. But put the paint on one side and kind of moved it in. What I saw was the dragon. The dragon's head and the body comes through, and it's very, flowing and moving. For me, at this time, I was actually creating upstairs. I had a spare bedroom at the time. It was between roommates, and I just, hey, you know what? I really needed to do something, since I had the space. So why not paint a little bit? And it was really fun for me to be able to, make videos at that time and be able to share them. It really became like a release for me there. And, honestly, I wish that I could afford to, live where I would have the extra space to do so more often, because, just being able to paint is one thing. Doing the acrylic pouring thing, it does take up a bit of space, especially when you are working on different size projects. During that time, I was able to also work on some larger projects. Maybe we'll get around to spending some of those also. I'll have to reset the cameras for all that, but I kind of have it set right now where everything is able to be seen with smaller, for smaller pieces that I'm doing here. But it's just something where I think for me personally, being able to share pieces that I make is a good thing, and being able to make these pieces in a way where, I have some sort of privacy when doing so. I like working at night just because I like working with the black lights. And, I like, don't get me wrong, being able to work right now is great, but it's also my living room. So, I come home when I see the office here. It's like, oh, I gotta go back to work and I gotta clean this up, and whatever. And having it where it's in its own separate room, its own separate space, really gives them more of a studio aspect to creation, where you can kind of put that part of you in the corner there, and you can really, tune into it and let it grow. Um, I could really like work on pieces and come into that and really grow into that area there. And it's really important to have, really with anything, wherever you live, wherever you're working, whatever you're doing for work, and, really wherever you live, or anything, it's really important to have some form of creativity in your life, to have a creative space, to have, a creative activity that you're doing. Um, it's, I hate to use the buzzwords of the day, but it's great for your mental health. Ding! So, yeah, definitely go out and create more. And, like I said, that's why I do it. Um, yeah, not really a lot more I can say about Feathered Dragon other than, the rolled out sort of thing there. I think I have a couple other pieces from that time period that I probably will show off here. But yeah, that's that piece there. It's like skin. You see some of the purples. This is where the glow effect really was. And I used to like glow purple. Some of these other colors do glow. It's not just like a one glowing red color that I'm using. These, reds down here, or the pinkish reds, and some of the blues in here, the greens. I try to use a lot of different glow colors involved. So, yeah, get a look at this. Like I said, I'll be up for a little longer, and we'll check out the chicken. That may be enough time to like switch my piece. Switch it up once more, maybe. I might do another. Yes, yes, queen, yes. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do myself a favor here. Well, that'll work. And it's what do we call reflames on? Yeah, I'm slightly adjusting some of the just I'm just all right. These are 8x10s. By 8. 10 by 8. Yeah, that's what we call you 10 by 8. Yeah, yeah, 10 by 8. I have these little sticks on here. I did an art show a few months back, and I was able to like stick a lot of the pieces like directly onto the thing. So some pieces, will have the Velcro on there. Just randomly know where they were. Uh, so yeah, as we get into some of the other pieces that might, become a thing, just so you know. I'm not just randomly sharing the thing. It's just. This is really what I should be doing. Like, yeah, boom, boom. I'm probably getting kicked out of some groups today. Art for sale. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Sell some art. So yeah, if you're watching this in one of the groups, hit me up. I don't know if anybody's watching any groups yet, but if you're watching this in one of the groups, hit me up. Some art available for you here. Oh, somebody's watching. Yeah, come on in. We got art for sale. This is Flaming Sun. Two. These are from. What did I say? They are 10 by 8. And we're starting at all right, I guess I better tell some stories, right? Is that the whole thing? I gotta tell stories, when I'm doing this. Like people, I still have to get back to that host. Yeah. What are we doing? All right, so Flaming Sun. Oh yeah, I was gonna check on my phone. Flaming Sun. I think on YouTube it says Birth of the Flaming Sun, but Flaming Sun. And that was really like when I saw it. I was like, ooh, this looks like a flaming sun here. Yeah. Like it's kind of like a mushroom, but kind of like the mushroom that you see with the atomic bomb. Like I didn't really know the movie Oppenheimer was coming out, but if I had to design the Oppenheimer poster, and yeah, this is another one of those where I put all the paint on one side and then flipped it in, and I really like that technique because you do kind of get two paintings out of one. One's a little more bubbly, I noticed over here, and this one's more smooth. but I do like how they both have their own effects to them. I love all of the cellular action that you're going to have with Flame One. It just looks like it's just ripped, but Flame Two being very slick and smooth. It just really seems like it's on fire. It really just explodes more. Anything on this side. Yeah. You know, Obviously you can turn these any direction that you want. Oh, you can't really see that. You can put the flames down. Oh, that looks like a fish going under water. You do it like that. Yeah, you kind of like a little fish going into the water. I mean, that by itself is cool enough. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with there. Is our luck. Um, this was October. So this was right before my roommate moved in. So I had a roommate who lived here before, and let's just say that her and I did not get along very well. It was a really challenging time for me in a lot of respects. So yeah, it was really just therapeutic for me to have a space that I can go into and create and just make things. So yeah, I mean that's really all I can really say about this. I fell in love with doing this sort of work, a couple years back, just because it was a way for me to really release a lot of what I had gone through, what I've been going through, in the time and continue to go through. Um, and for me, as I'm creating this, it was like, hey, I really need to, kind of express myself and get out a lot of the kind of hurt that I had from the situation that I just came out of there, with that roommate. So, put a lot of that really into the canvas and just allowed it to kind of flow through, as far as the color choices and everything. Because I wanted to just find something that made me happy when I finished it. So, yeah, that was the thing. I think I saw this was like just something where I saw it online, on like one of the other, I think it was Julie Cube. That's what keeps coming up. But saw a couple other people, do similar, and was like, oh, I can try this out, And nobody really does a lot of stuff with glow and dark paints, or if they do, then there's like a month challenge type of thing, where I'm just like, hey, glow and dark all the time. So I just started like experimenting with that, and yeah, probably leave this up for a little bit longer. I got a couple more I'm gonna put up here, as I said, but I think we're about chicken dinner time. Right? Right. Flaming sun. Flaming sun. Yeah. I should probably wrap this up now, so I can do the update with that. That goes me for a second. He said there would be a thing that would happen. All right, I think I'm gonna do this one last piece here, and I'm gonna get hungry. Right. Yes, I did misspell that. And I don't remember what you did this one. So I'll do this one. Oh, you know what I could do? I'll do that. You know what? No. I'm doing any of that. I'm gonna go have chicken. Actually, I'm gonna do more. Pouncing cat. And now it's return to 12. I think return to 30. Oh, yeah. This one's 20. I'll be 25 sounds good. 25 for the bouncing good. 25 for the bouncing good. 25 for the bouncing good. Oh yeah, that's the whole reason why I went upstairs. Respect is down to just being Facebook friends. Who knows? I mean, I'm not around. We'll see if anybody else is watching. This is the Pouncing Cat Jeff. From 2021 to 12 by 12. We're going to start at 25. Yes. Yes. You know, of course, you're invited to back the video up, check out whatever you didn't see before. We're here all evening, folks. Man, I haven't done my burp yet. I realize that. I don't wonder if I'm going to, tell the story about this using meows. Meow. Like I sometimes joke about cats. I mean, everybody gets to talk to it. You can do the slow blink. You just kind of walk up and look at my face and just blink really slowly. And then, so, meow. Meow, meow, meow. That means I love you. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. You guys know I say that usually. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. So let's see something. Ooh! Meow! Meow! Aren't you a cutie? Yeah. So I'd have to look at the videos to make sure, because it's so weird. Like I'll make a painting and I'll record it, and I need to go back and like make sure I match up the names that I give the paintings with whatever I title it when I do the recording. I mean, I know, especially for like the vinyls, it could take a while before I actually get around to sharing the video. And so, yeah, I mean, it could be like weeks, even months, later that I'm finally like, oh yeah, I got a name for this piece. And I don't remember where I came from. I think this might have been one of those where I said, hey, he's making a name and, put different pieces up. I'm like, oh, what the hell's he got, So if that was you, hit me up. Maybe I'll just give it to you. But, yeah, this is a 10 by 10. I know, did I say 10 by 10? No, it's 12 by 12, excuse me. It's 12 by 12. Maybe it's 10 by 10? See, now I'm kind of thinking this might be a 10 by 10. Now I kind of want to walk back upstairs and see what other pieces I have. It is a 10 by 10. Because the other pieces are 8 by 10. Hi, Derrick. Yeah, now I gotta change the thing here, because that's actually right. It's a 10 by 10. I'm like, what am I doing? Right. I didn't think I had any 12-inch pieces down here yet. Yeah, so if I said that other box was 12 and 6, 10. We're just doing 12 and 10 inches. Yeah, 8 and 10 inches are what we're doing here. I think about that for a second. Yeah, this is this piece. Kind of a fun way for me to show the art. I mean, think about it, This Friday night. What am I thinking? All right, well. I think I would have left that piece up for a little while longer just because I did get the name wrong. Maybe the size wrong, but whatever. No, yeah. Good. Show it. Love it. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, so Prayer of Hope is actually 10 by 10. Oops. All right, funnel cake. And actually, this would be more like 10 by 8. Oops, whatever. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe while I'm here, I'll go ahead and answer that Facebook message. But I still need to go back and do that, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're having like dinner with Derrick tonight. This is funnel cake. Mm. Yeah, come on and join some funnel cake with me. Yeah. Take two. Yeah, come on, enjoy some funnel cake with me, you know? Um, I picked funnel cake, one, because I used the funnel in making this. You can kind of see it in here, this area, where I let the funnel kind of move around on the canvas a bit. Some really cool colors in here, some purples, some greens, some reds. This is what, 2022? So this could be upstairs or downstairs. I don't think it was from the October series. It was. There were two series that were upstairs. There was a spring series and a fall series, and everything else was downstairs. For some reason, I'm thinking this might have been downstairs. This actually might have been early 2022. But yeah, I just have to go back and look. You know, kind of weird to see these things when you look at them again. Set the light. Ooh, that's good. Not as glowy as some of the others. Which I do notice also that it takes a little bit for the glow colors to really start to shine out, whenever you hit them with the light. It's not a super immediate thing. It's not something where I just wake up and all of a sudden the colors are, bright and shiny. Instead, it's more of a thing where, it's colors, and maybe they're shiny, maybe they're not. Maybe it'll need it by some of the others, but maybe I don't use as much glow colors in ones I use it in other. Some I might use a lot of different glow colors, and some I might just use the basic glow neutral. It looks like what I did with this. Because I know I'm already in front of the camera. That could affect before. But with funnel cake, I was, I love cake, but I'm not really a big fan of funnel cake. It's kind of weird. I think it's mostly because I just haven't really had a lot of experience with it. I remember going to fairs and stuff as a kid, but we always had the elephant ears. I love sweets. It's just the idea of eating funnel cake really wasn't, something big. But all the same, still a good thing to, still a good thing to do. When you can. You obviously want to be careful with reading, but have what you need. What's going to make you happy and full for that day. It's a bit of shame that in our society we're very wasteful with food. We're very non-understanding of what we can do with food. I'm someone who, well, yes, I went and had chicken tenders this evening, but I just did not. I had a pretty rough day today. Teaching, and just with a lot of other stuff going on, and I didn't get back until late. It was raining, rough day, and just, just took a nap afterwards, whatever. when I came up with the idea of doing this, I was like, all right, go do this, do that. For some reason, I kind of want to take that bite of food, but yeah, what I was thinking of that is, we have all this food here, and we don't really think of like how it's made, or where we're making it, or really how to make it, and I enjoy the making process. Um, even these dinners here, these were like Springer Farm, not advertising anybody's chicken or whatever. It was like Springer Farm, supposedly healthy chicken tenders. Not as healthy as you get. I guess from chicken tenders. um, but I think back on some of the things that we already had early birthday. And these do these things. I enjoy the process of it. For me, I don't know if you heard in the background, but I turned on my oven to make my tenders. I didn't just pop them in the microwave. So it just becomes a thing for me to take the time to do that. And going back to the fair food thing, fair food, I remember they always took the time to make the elephant ears and the funnel cakes. Okay. I think I tried a funnel cake like stuff there. It was good. Fried dough with sugar. I'm good. Bring it on. But, I was always a big fan of the elephant ear person. Maybe that's what it should be. This is elephant ear. This is the elephant ear piece. This next side, right? Elephant ear? Okay, so we're going to come out of the light. Boom! This is funnel cake, actually. Sounds like our dessert piece right there. It's already after 9? My God, G-Biz. G-Biz above. Probably go back and read the one from here. One thing I love, actually, I was just reading, like, speed reading through all these comments here. One thing I love is how my friends on these platforms, will at times befriend each other and converse with each other. And these would be like complete strangers who know me through different parts of my life. Your biggest debate is, I knew the men. I'm totally not doing dishes today. Just having a moment. Morgan's on and Bird. You can go to sleep. We'll see. cannolis, right? Yeah. Coming back to this piece. Like some of these small ones I didn't want to keep over here. See. Get over there. Oh, no, not you. Not you. There we go. Do that. Okay, yes, I'll start with see if I can get back into this here. See if I can get back into it. All right, yeah. Let's see if I can do this. All right, cool. I can't. All right, so Starboy C. Let's do a couple things here. First off, we want to clarify a message here. Many of you have known me for decades. I like to sometimes talk out things when I write them, so everything sounds, you you guys are like, oh, he's such correct. So I'm talking out things. All right, so for clarification from earlier, some of you have known me for decades. Therefore, it's become acceptable habit to use nickname when addressing. That's fine. You're practically family at this point. I'd say this rule is more for complete strangers. Yeah, I think that's pretty much that rule there. You know, I mean, because like you have people who call you things. I'm gonna hit the like to this here. What are we doing? Oh yeah, this is Starboy C. Yes. Some 8x8 from 2023. What these white? Very glowy though. Lots of blue glow in this. Lots of blue glow, some green glow, some regular glow. I was really going for like C type colors. So I see some yellows in there also. But yeah, really oceany. So the name thing, like I saw this post earlier and it was like, yeah, people spend all their time like correcting my name. I spend all like half my life correcting my name for people. Like, I posted up like 4 little things. It was like, yeah, these are little things I noticed people do with my name, and I can tell them to you. I'll actually do it in reverse order. The first is that they get my last name completely wrong, pronouncing but also spelling, and some of the pronouncing's done on purpose. I know some more kids, just trying to be funny, like, oh, Mr. Kearney. No, Kearney, get it right. Stop being a little dork. I don't use this name too much, but yeah, get it right. It's pronounced like that for a reason, I wouldn't mispronounce your name, so don't mispronounce mine. But I noticed a lot, really more, and I've noticed this as I've come out professionally, as an artist, is that I'll go to places and it's like, oh yeah, here's the ticket, for your piece there, and the tag will be spelled wrong. It's like, oh, yeah, Kearney. Ooh, yeah, right in the feels, So that's more of a professional thing than anything. Is, getting that last name recognition, correct there. And it's actually kind of cool, and they go back into the school thing. It's kind of cool to have that sort of adult version of yourself, like, oh, Mr. Kearney, and working in a sort of field is the first time I really was addressed in that sort of manner, professionally. A lot of, pretty much everywhere else I've worked has been either Derrick or, when I first started, it was like Mr. Derrick. And they give you the option of teaching. You can go by first or last name, It kind of just depends, I guess, on the person, There's a thing, Mr. Derrick, I guess kind of works for some people. I'd use it really with like young kids, oh, Mr. Derrick, like, but like elementary young, I really like Mr. K, It's just easy, Mr. K, K for Kearney, because you don't know how to pronounce Kearney, There is one, kind of funny that I just brought up, but there's one girl at the school, not in my class, she's in one of the other classes, but she calls me Mr. D, and I'm just like, you're the one right there. But yeah, Kearney, professional about it. Middle initial, that was the second, or well, the third thing, but middle initial R. I am not the only Derrick Kearney. I'm not the only black Derrick Kearney. I'm not the only black Derrick Kearney originally from the Northeast. I'm not the only black Derrick Kearney that's involved with music or put themselves out creatively. Need I go forward? I like to have that again for the recognition aspect of it, kind of separation that I've been able to find. I'm the only Derrick Roger Kearney around. Maybe somebody else is taking upon the name also, or maybe they're like a Derrick Richard Kearney or, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to go with Derrick R Kearney as, again, that sort of professional sort of name there, sort of recognition thing, to get it right, recognition. Um, the third one probably that I'm most here, which is the second one I was on there. That's probably the one that bothers me the most out of the four. And like I said, I'm spitting all these out just to do them. But yeah, let's give me something to talk about here. Let's give them something to talk about. That's what happens when the humans talk to. Talking to all of you. So yeah, third one kind of is the one that kind of bothers me a bit. It's when somebody, especially when you're typing my name and you're reading my name in like a text message right above it, or you hit reply, so my name pops up there, it's spelled out, and you see it above you, and it's spelled Derrick, and you've just read this spelling, and you take the time to type out Derek. No, that is not how I spell my name. No, put some respect on it, okay? 2 R's, ICK. You literally just read it. Come on, give me a break. Come on. Come on. And then, yeah, that fourth one, right back. That fourth one's really just more for strangers, Like I said, it's the one girl at school, because the one just like little sweet little girl is like, all right, fine, Mr. D, whatever. You're the one. You're the one. Get around calling me that. Everyone else needs to call you Mr. Kearney. Get it right. I guess I should be, fortunate that, they're calling me that versus what some of the children. Y'all need to take more like responsibility for your kids and what they're saying, like I wouldn't have kids talking to me like that. We didn't have that back in my day. You didn't speak to adults like that. No. So yeah, the Star Boy right there. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's really still on this one. That's pretty much, what's going to happen with all of that layer. So yeah, I should probably, I don't know, kind of like, do I want to end it with this one here? I think I kind of want to end it with this one here anyway, 9:24. I do want to record the other thing. So I might just end it off in this one here and, get my other thing of recording. I can come back tomorrow or, Sunday or whatever and do some more of these, right? Right. Kind of wondering if I just want to leave this up and just, let it just go for it. Yeah, I mean, I think I see, Derek Lee spells his name right. Derek Lee, I don't know if you're watching on We Live St. Pete, but you spell your name right at least. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, I'm kind of just like, do I want to leave this up for a little while here? Maybe maybe that's the thing. Like, I have to leave them up, That's how they're bidded on. Or maybe I just leave them up. I leave them like up downstairs. Okay, just put like a bunch of them out. And take the ones from today and just kind of put them up, like up here somehow, where they're all visible. Yeah, you guys can get like another view of art pieces. I guess I can take this off. Right. So there we go. That's what I'm thinking here. I'm gonna leave this up. I might just leave it up, overnight. Just say, hey, maybe once a piece, flip back through, or I don't know, figure out a way to do it. But yeah, I kind of like that. And I'm gonna end the live feed for now. I might restart it in a little bit and just leave like one overnight auction, just to see if that works out to be something, because that would be kind of cool. Or like reset everything and say, hey, I'm gonna open an auction. I can get QR codes. I can't like move the QR code where it's at. I don't really like the placement. That's the thing. I don't like the placement. Yeah, I don't like the placement of it, Oh, we would have to store links. Oh, you can link for your Etsy store. You know what? Huh. That's interesting. I'll have to see if I'm doing that later. Alright, so here we go. Image. Huh, interesting. Figure out how to do that. Oh, I'm playing with this. I am totally playing with this later. This is actually kind of cool. I can put that there. Yeah, I don't like that. That's why I'm kind of like, I want to move. Yeah, that's why I kind of think I want to move something. All right, so I'm gonna wait. Yeah, over here. All right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna stop for now. We're gonna come back and probably do this a little bit more another time. I don't know yet. I'm just kind of like, something to me is just kind of peace out. All right, so I'm gonna kill this stream here, and we'll come back and do this another time. All right.